Well, I was about to get the novel one.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
The face of... Yeah, if not for him... What should I do? Yeah, let's let him.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Karen by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
I can imagine, yes.
Or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Dandelion doesn't have a sister, you're aware of that? Remember it?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
I'll take you, don't worry.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
So, he tricks you. It's just this woman he had. You're
Thanks,
missing
Molly.
two fingers there.
Wait. Before you go, I've got a request.
Tell me.
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Yeah. Jesus, Molly, you need a little bit more of that. Oh, I'm so strong.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yeah.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Let's go. Which really wants some romance to happen today. I mean, I have understood. I don't know what is going to happen.
You got it?
I got it, but it flew away, bitch. So, normally they die.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
At the end, we're gonna make friends with this one. Let's just go.
Catch you? No luck. Driving in slippery bugger as quick as a top.
Sorry.
Scramble out the hole in the back wall. What do you want?
Pizza. Should I say this? No, let's just say that.
Want to see Rosa Atra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Really? I should have said the other thing.
Lovely.
Am I gonna die? I mean, maybe. Come on, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Ooh, almost. Come on, come on. Ah, come.
You copper, look, we got a path.
No, you're in. Come on, Yellow. Get out, hijo. Oh, what a beautiful place.
Just a bit more.
Are you feeling better? How are you feeling now? No headache? Headache? Oh. See? So I'm gonna. In theory, you can. Oh, okay. Oh!
Interesting.
My dearly Rosa. Oh, yeah, I'm not searching Rosa. From the first moment I set eyes upon you that fateful evening at the vegan booths, my heart has only beaten for you. I can't eat or sleep. My master threatens to terminate my apprenticeship, and I don't even know if you remember me. Albert Begelboot introduced us near to the roast capon table. I happened to be eating one when I saw you. It stuck in my throat and I started to choke, and you laughed. Oh, how sweetly, how breathily you laughed. That marvelous sound still fills my ears to this day, and I live in the hope that I will be given a chance to hear it once more. I beg you meet with me, even if it's just for a moment, just for a second. I will wave at the well in Gildorf every day at dusk. If you care for the life of a poor lad fallen hopeless in love with you, take pity and come. Do not torture me with eternal waiting. Your true love. Do you think that she killed him because he wanted to? This thing was for her, obviously.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Atra to you.
And then
I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
oh, she pushed him down.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Atra would train with random clods calling themselves swordmasters? No. The Atras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room. Now.
Ooh.
As you say, miss.
She has pants. Pants, 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 pants.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
It's okay, don't worry. I can manage her. Do you know?
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll learn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
Follow you. I'm following you. Do you think that she killed him? What is that thing? Do you think that she's
You're
good?
my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Those clothes that they made him use, Jesus Christ.
Giving me no choice.
What the fuck is...
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Why? I cannot block or anything. Fucking bitch! Sorry
Well
for...
fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Or me. I'm a witcher here on business. Didn't we just talk? But what? I'm gonna say that.
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
You're about the sword.
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so.
Not me, I'm worse.
Don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Can you, what the fuck are you? Fuck.
Stop! Fight! You're quick! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Off! She hit hard.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
What should I do? Coño, I flipped the fence. What should I do? She has money, she will pay me well. What should I say? Gladly or sorry to be seen? I think I'm gonna say gladly, but later.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Is this a
You
sister?
asked about my relationship with Dandelion?
Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Can someone please explain what this is all about? Which of you met with Dandelion?
No need to get angry, instructor. I'll explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Kalinetta.
Interesting politics.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Sorry, changed my mind.
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell then. Oh, payment for your time.
Lol. What? What's with this thing? Kinda weird, no? I like the dumpling loot. How is that there is an animal in there? The books are repeated. Pearls of Novigrad, yeah. That I want to read. To His Imperial Majesty Emperor of Nigraf. Since the time of my last report, remarkably swift progress have been made, and sentiment in the city has crystallized. If anyone previously believed the ongoing war did not concern the free city, not a single resident no doubts the further course of the conflict will be determined within its walls. Our agents have confirmed earlier reports contending that King Radovic has important plans for Novigrad, and lately we have observed an increase in his agents' activity as well as the spread in his propaganda. His prime objective seems to be seizure of the wealth held by the Church of the Eternal Fire, yet through Hemelfar officially rules the city. True power is in the hands of local crime lords. I recommend the Emperor's agents focus further activity in direction. Henry Baratre, my decree of what? Ambassador of Empire Nifra. So these people are not bad, no? In theory, based on my few knowledge of the war, I think they are not bad people. Horse whistler. What the hell is that? Breaking in a horse physique is a simple matter of instilling your will as the rider into your mount, acquiring its trust and training its obedience. Horses are intelligent, noble beasts, so they should be treated with tenderness and decisive and firm energy. Meyer, the unquestioned authority in this area, emphasized that when training one's mount, a rider must eternally on the lookout for errors in the training itself. Every time the taming process ends in failure, the rider must look for the blocking error first of all in his own actions, secondly in the horse anatomy, and only in a last resort by concluding the horse has a natural difficulty temperament. Adhering to his principle projects one of the new processes possibly reaching understanding between rider and mount. Okay. There is an animal in there. Ah, that's it. Okay. She who knows. The mother, she who knows, the lady of the woods. That's the lady of the woods. Holy guacamole with the maps. I'm so annoyed. Oh! Emi Barame, childhood and early manhood. Though the Nilfgaardian throne was his by right of birth, it would be many long years before Emir Bar Emreis sat upon it. When he was but 13, an uprising engulfed the empire's capital. A usurper seized power, overthrowing Emir's father, Fergus Var Emreis, who then refused to grant legitimacy to the coup. The usurper then decided he would break Fergus by having mages torture his son and hire Emir. He failed in his plan, was forced to kill Fergus, and Emir escaped, presumably to a land beyond. No reliable accounts of the emperor's actions in exile exist. Some claim he fell into a company of a knight errant, serving in his square. This seems plausible enough, though details about the eccentric knight's proclivity to charge at windmills must surely be storytellers' exaggerations. A few unreliable reports claim a connection between emirs and the fabled Archeon of Erlenval, who saved the life of King Ragnar of Sintra. This seems far less likely, for it's fully recorded that when the Witcher Geralt of Rivia lifted the Archeon course, he was revealed to be a duke named Dani, who later wed Ragnar's daughter, Pavetta, and perished at her side when their ship went down at sea. What is known for certain is that around the time of this great tragedy for the kingdom of Sinran, Emir reappeared in the empire and led a revolt to overthrow the usurper and restore his own birthright. Soon after, he led the empire armies in their successful conquer of Sintra, setting a tone of determined military expansion that will endure through the rest of his reign. Okay. Good, beautiful. I came through here, no? Yes. And then here, I think I saw everything. Can I just jump over it? Yeah, that yes.
Look, look!
No.
Ugh.
La, 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 la. This woman almost killed me. What happened? What the?
I'm dying of poverty.
What's happening? Ay, Jesus.
My uncle's in the
People, Jesus Christ.
Why buy tomorrow what you can buy today?
My, what a freak.
Oh,
Sorry. Here? Yeah. Before of anything, I'm gonna rest.
What say you we up over to a brothel this evening?
How are you keeping, Bobby? Miss your salt on you old bum? What's this? Haven't even drunk her water. Naughty bum.
So time,
Now
almost
repeat.
time to end.
Save a break.
So Sultan. What the hell was that? That was a chicken?
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to stop talking anyway.
You saw Poppy?
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion.
She really
So-
win.
How'd you do? Learn much?
You first.
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much a note. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberites, apparently. Named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Priscilla? Why wasn't she on the list? Shh, Lympha, what did I do?
Why wasn't she on the list?
Wake up the bird?
Priscilla wasn't like the others.
Bird?
I think Dandelion more than fancied her. I think it was fervour.
He lusts after every other woman he meets.
How can I explain? Who does Dandelion love most?
Himself.
Exactly. And she's his mirror image.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works with a mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Geralt is a funny, eh?
Let's go kill
By the way,
some-
I need to check a quest because I'm just going and I don't know if I'm going to a quest that is super high. I know this is the same one. Lol. Ah, it's true. When I finish a quest, normally they make top the price. It's true. Ah! Exactly. Now I know why the people run. What's happening?
Armed ruffians in town.
And what are these things? Which one is that one, by the way? R.
Call them! You know, the guards!
Where is my axe? LOL, my axe? What the fuck? Hey. Where the fuck is my axe? Oh my god! For fighting with that girl with the sword thing, that's something different. That's how I like it. What's with these people? Oh! Shirt, no. Thank you. I don't want a dirty shirt. Oh, grilled chicken, that, yes. Give it to me. I'm so hungry and I just... In this town, the people know how to make sandwiches though. It's like... What if someone is not friendly? How would you react? You be friendly anyway?
A whole day wasted.
What the hell is in here? Oof, coronavirus. Everyone, please put a mask on. This one? Ugh. Sultan, the king
Did you hear the
in
juicy bit
Southdown.
from the last race day, the Vago butts? The Kaviri
Sultan.
legate with...
I'm going now. Ah. Maybe here? Welcome, gamer guy. Hey yo, lurking, have to clean team's freaking closet. Men and their closets. Thank you for the log, Latini. No. No, he's gonna be there, I'm sure. See? I knew it.
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Come back later. After. Have a good day. Thank you, gamer guy. Come here and talk like later. Or tomorrow, because later I'm not gonna be. Come and talk about you when you're busy so we can meet each other better. And every one of us. Who's this one? This scene is so famous. Like, everyone know?
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Is that a spell or something?
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Yes, this is a spell.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
I wish to listen to music.
Music.
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
I was nice to this woman. Why the fuck she treats me like that?
It permits me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not him.
What?
Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheepdip.
And I've not seen him since.
What's a heist? Reuven was bringing to war.
Reuven. What's he like?
tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine into Passiflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Ay, Jesucristo.
Well,
Everyone has a
bugger
problem
all
like that,
to do
no?
here. Heading back to the rosary. Got Poppy to feed.
Well,
And I
he can
suppose I'll
wait.
wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own.
Letter to Dandelion.
Take care now.
Yeah, now give me the letter. I want to read the letter. Get Junior. There you go. My dearest Dandelion, since you told me of your plan to rob the city kings of crime, I can think of nothing else. Several times I have wished to talk to you, to drive this mad notion from your head, but you are never at the rosemary and time when I visit. I hope the lesser evil is true and you're busy preparing for the heist and not avoiding me. I want to believe that this entire matter is about something more than mere gold and midlife hunger for adventure, but either way I would much prefer you abandon it. Surely you can find another way to solve your old friend's problem. We both know quite a few folk in Novigrad, many of whom owe us favor. Perhaps it's time to call them in? Think it over before you get into deep. Letter from Fram. When will you turn to Sedaris? I hope it will be soon. I miss returning when you see again. It really pains me. If you are to come, send me a message beforehand. I left my mistress for a day off. Okay. Dumpling. Slow. I need to hiking.